You could literally grab release into almost every move. Like, you couldn't grab release into Falcon Punch, but the fact that you could like grab release into Sweet Spot Knee with Falcon was just hilarious.
Do I still use auto steer in Mario Kart? Yeah. It enhances my game experience. What's wrong with that? We'll talk about it later. All right, here we go. Loser semis. You already know what time it is. Gluto versus my man Siskiy. See if you can have those hard keys to victory. Yes, I know you've heard that a million times, but had to get it out there one time. But honestly, though, I am curious to see, like, because like he handled free talks like so efficiently and just so freely. Like, you gotta wonder what Siskiy kind of bring to the table.
And Gluto also 3-0'd the player of the dad that put him into losers. So you already know Gluto is turning it up right now in this losers bracket, and it's showing, man. That last set was a blowout, and Gluto again is a very aggressive player, and if you let Gluto in, you're not gonna have a good time. And the thing is, what makes him so good, especially with Wario, is he's so efficient at the combos, right? Like he's so good at comboing in the waft. He just knows every. In terms of offense, it's just he's the master of it, right?
Facts. This man, he loves his up Bs as he should. So not having as easy of a time as kind of pinning down Siskiy.
Yeah, Siskiy's doing a really great job of establishing a certain amount of space, and even Gluto having to slow things down. He can't just hold that W key, right? Like he's kind of weaving in and out, waiting for these openings to come through, because if he's too reckless, Siskiy definitely looks like he will get the punish just like that. Look at that dash back to compensate for that air mobility.
So good right there. I mean, you called it, he nailed it, no doubt about that. But the quick forward tilt gonna go ahead and even things up, and I don't left himself. Wow, a rare opportunity you don't see Gluto taking advantage of. Maybe not quite quick enough to get down there and make up the distance, but get away with whiffing that up B. Now just kind of threatening the bike. A little bit of an insurance policy, but Gluto able to navigate through. Nice. Make it four in a row, bro. That's crazy.
Do not want to give Gluto those specific air dodges. And the thing is, after an up throw, up air, Wario can't really follow up with anything, so the last thing you want to do is buffer an air dodge in that particular situation, because it's actually just giving Wario free hit.
Right.
No waft there on that follow-up. Very interesting. Maybe holding on to it. Does get the grab and is getting quite a lot of damage here on Siskiy. Also going to nom up that missile as well.
Every little percent out helps.
Yeah, and it does build up the waft as well. I believe it takes about 1 second off the waft for everything you eat. So just getting closer to that win condition. Of course, Wario definitely, the signature move being that waft, able to close out the stocks at ridiculously early percent. Oh, wow, still alive though.
I'm surprised, yeah.
Again, this is a character that's a little harder to edge guard, as you can see. Not as easy to edge guard as Min Min. Gets a sour hit of dash attack, does not get the KO here. What's the ledge trap? The bite, still not going to do it. If it was right at the edge, it would have, but since it was at that roll distance, not going to be quite it. Using the bike to shield himself from the charge shot as well.
Kind of great awareness. Didn't even need to put up his shield. Oh, he's caught up with the grab, so off stage, tries to intercept. That would have been a huge forward air. And he gets another opportunity at it.
And you notice how he stayed on the bike instead of just instantly jumping off. That was such a big deal. The roll away into the dash attack, and the full waft is now online. The bike up, yes it is, going extremely low here, waiting for the bomb, navigating through all of it, and the neutral B charge shot almost connects.
Oh my, okay. Not quite pulling the trigger just yet, but you know he's just thinking about it.
Yeah, maybe trying to use the fear. Oh!
That'll do it! Yes, sir. Right on cue. Just the patience.
Yep. And there were so many times, right? There were so many times where we're like, oh, he didn't pull the trigger there, didn't pull the trigger there. And again, it's Gluto just having that mastery of the character, knowing exactly when and where to pull the trigger, knowing exactly what move to set up for. Even earlier, we saw the up tilt come out. He didn't connect that, but he was able to connect the up air, the falling up air onto the platform, which is a huge, pretty much your main opening falling up air. Especially with sour up tilt gone, falling up air is going to be your best waft setup tool for sure.
Definitely finding himself with clearly more of a challenge here in losers finals. Sis is definitely somebody that came to play. No ignorance either in this matchup. And again, just, you know, the fact that his character just has a much easier time recovering than what Min Min had to deal with. That in itself right there can help be a deciding factor in how this one goes down. So we're taking it right back to Stadium as well.
Yeah, that was a really close game one. And I just feel like, you know, even with the Wario nerfs too, I mean, Gluto's definitely making it look very, very doable. And the thing is too, even if the Wario nerfs were like really, really bad, Gluto was already working on secondaries before the nerf, right? So Gluto definitely a player that is well versed and ready for anything, you know, Smash can throw at him, and definitely showing it here. Was able to get that W, was still able to set up for the WAF, and I like that Gluto is able to really like feel out the nerfs to the point where he hasn't really overextended on a WAF and missed because of the nerf, right? He just knows which ones will work now, right? And he's going for those specific setups. So the adjustment's incredibly quick on Gluto's end, in my opinion.
I mean, I watched this guy play. I don't feel like he's missing a beat. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of like the same old as far as I'm concerned. Yes, he's in the loser side of things, but he's still in a kind of a very dominating position. All things considered, ends up losing that stock though. Very good stuff from Siskiy, landing the back air, and now an opportunity to really get a healthy lead here. It'll be the first time we've seen that thus far in this set, and he's not letting this thing go to waste. 35 already. Ooh, kind of gives up a little positioning with the grab. It's all good though. Going back safe and secure. I love that little bit of misdirection he has too. You just toss up the bike and then just throw out command grab in those chompers, boy.
Yeah, very, very great ledge trap there. Essentially throwing the bike up by roll and being like, do any other option but roll. And once you get that kind of in place, this time waiting it out. Oh, gets the up B, which will not KO. Wow. Very great DI coming out from Siskiy, living to 168%. Definitely not a very common thing to live extremely high versus Wario, especially with Wario having so many kill options, being dash attack or down tilt into dash attack, things like back air. So many things that can just get the KO on you, but Siskiy is staying alive here and racking up a ton of damage.
This is very interesting territory because you know at this point Gluto is not going to want to exhaust his WAF. Like, he wants to get this stock off cleanly and save that for one of those crazy hero stocks in the next one.
Oh, double hit up the neutral. Doesn't get the falling up here, but okay. Does close it out with the back here out of shield, and now, you know, has the WAF. It is full WAF, so it is a little slower, but can still get the KO here. Okay.
I like what he did. He's just like, you know what? Let me just get off. I'm willing to just get off the stage here. Anything to just kind of get out of this situation. Oh no.
It doesn't pull the trigger on the WAF there. That just goes for the nair. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a WAF for sure. But Gluto holding on to it, maybe just saving it for the last stop.
Or for more of a more opportune moment he felt. Hell, maybe just hesitate a little bit. It does happen. Nonetheless, though, the WAF does do what it does best. One of the best comeback mechanics in the game, and that's exactly what we saw right there. A couple of nice parries.
We got parries all around in this Smash World Tour. Europe definitely showing that they got the chops for the parries, and even the multiplayers. We saw like the double parry in the punish off the Min there, even like multiple parries off that forwarder as well. Charge shot will close it out though, and Samus always just going to have that kill threat across the screen, right? Not a lot of characters are going to have that power. This bread and butter, 42%.
Oh. Trying to mix him up a little bit. Not falling for it. Such a down to the wire match. Final stocks here. It's exchanging blows.
And WAF was used about, like, I want to say like about 30 or 40 seconds ago. So it'll be some time before the WAF is back up. I would assume Siskiy's going to be out of WAF percentage, but still just going to be able to use the WAF as a raw KO power.
Look at the discipline, man. Like,
yeah. Oh, almost gets the trump, but not going to pan out. No double jump out of disadvantage here. Run through the spot dodge, and both players just fighting for the center stage control.
Oh.
Okay, going to use the WAF there. Maybe expected a roll.
Perhaps
tilting the bike up just a little bit. Doesn't get hit by the forwarder, but now Siskiy with control over the bike here. Ooh, nice grab. Showing that charge shot just a little bit.
Yeah, control over the bike, control over the stage. This is Siskiy's game to maybe even the score, and he will do just that. Wow, Gluto actually is kind of running right into him.
Yeah, yeah. And especially, I feel like Gluto pulling the trigger on that waft earlier, you know, definitely could have worked out, but was kind of just like a wing it moment, and definitely didn't get that KO. And when the thing is, when waft is off the table, then players are going to play differently, right? Like that threat of the waft, they can kind of extend in certain scenarios where they couldn't because of the risk reward because of waft. And because of that, Siskiy was able to really just nail that down tilt at last stock, last hit moment. And now even things up 1-1 here.
This wasn't going to be a free walk for either player, man. Love the back and forth we've seen. And stick, I like good. Keep that like as down to the wires of these games been. Just keep it consistent with the stages. Only seeing some stadium thus far.
Up throw in the nair. Yeah, and usually you see Warriors opting for the up throw into up air at these lower percents, but maybe Gluto changing up the game a little bit here. Oh, gets the jump with the forward air. Fantastic. Tech Jake situation, but no, Samus being a little too floaty. And we've seen Gluto set up so many scenarios, so many Tech Chase scenarios with like falling fair, right? Against some of these faster falling characters, but not going to be as consistent of an option here against Siskiy Samus.
Okay, line the bike up. Yeah, should be an easy grab. Forward throw. Not overextending, not overcommitting, just taking his time.
Playing out of the corner here. Gluto not wanting to commit too hard, just opting for the center stage control. Controlling the platforms is a very big deal for Wario. You get so much combo extensions off them as well. Opting to just run away from that situation and avoiding. Nice, the parry into the grab as well.
Oh wow, that it got stunned and then still dropped on his head. That is
I've never seen that.
Yeah, seriously, that is a circumstance I don't think he expected to get caught up in, but Gluto will certainly take that.
If that Nair 2 connected off that last sequence, that could have been the stock because the platform was there as well to set up for a double up air extension into the waft. But full waft should be online pretty soon. Using the bike to, you know, get away from the charge shot here. Oh, okay, good swing coming out from Siskiy. Bike does come back, able to recover back on the stage, but 158%. We are fishing for that up air. We want the up air waft. Oh, you're gonna get it here. No! Tries to go for the up tilt. Maybe thought he was gonna. Oh yeah, there.
That'll do it. Yep, very cleanly executed. All right, so Gluto running away with this game number 3. Like it is not even close at the moment, and looking like that's going to be changing anytime soon. Sis might be thinking about, all right, maybe it's time to change up the stages for game number 4. But that could be where we're heading. But trailing a whole stock, gonna need a big play on this stock.
Yeah, and when you play behind against Wario, it just feels so bad because even if you do make that comeback, the whole time you're making that comeback, you're just like the time is ticking for that waft. So you're probably, especially when Wario has 2 stocks, you're probably gonna have to deal with 1 more waft. At least Siskiy's not going to be at that kill range for the setups, but just, you know, the raw waft itself is also just a really big hitbox.
Siskiy trying to put something together. Great catch here. The anticipation right now from Gluto. He knows he's fully in the driver's seat, and it's just going to go ahead and just make sure he is not coming back. So very dominant performance in game 3, and end that one with a 2 stock.
Yeah, I believe when Siskiy got hit off stage, he did not have a double jump, so Glutonny just kind of putting his body out there. Just Siskiy might have been able to make it back if he just hard drifted right off the bat, but Gluto covered that, and even though Siskiy stalled a bit with the down Bs, you know, with no double jump, you're not going to be able to make it back there. So really dominating game 3 coming out from Gluto. Really just, you know, that second waft setup, that's that snowball effect or that comeback factor coming out from the waft. If you're able to hold on, especially with that rage on the first stock, and you're able to set up a up tilt waft like that, it can get really out of control.
All right, potentially our final game in losers finals. Siskiy really gonna have to make a stand here, and we are finally gonna see a change in scenery. Battlefield, where we will contest game number 4.
Yeah, I think this is a good pick. Last ones are a little bit bigger. Oh my goodness, the up air extension onto the very top platform. That's the only platform you can get that extension on because the other platforms aren't high enough. And just like that, 92%. Gluto, no waft needed. I'm just going to slap you up. There's no double jump here. And wow, very hard drift into the directional air dodge, like diagonally upward, is going to save Siskiy. But for how long? You've taken so much damage at this point. Does it even matter that you got back on stage?
I was going to say, when you said there's no double jump there was also no percentage on Gluto at that time. My guess basically still is none. Only 11. That is not how you're looking to start off a closeout game right here for Gluto, and looks like that's very much so going to be the case. Oh my god, just yoinking him out the sky and really just hurting him. Like you talk about like this triplat layout, like it's just benefiting Gluto right now. Like he is literally just tossing this man. Like god damn, I thought WrestleMania started a little later today, bro. He just bringing action right now.
Yeah. Right. Gluto's just like, thanks for the other platform. That would be great for my combo game, and just taking him to town. Gluto, like I said, no waft required, just really beating him up with Wario.
That's literally all this is, bro. Just straight up beatdown at the moment. Okay, trying to make a call there. Up smash, that was good. Okay.
Okay. Siskiy keeping things close to the chest here, not letting it get too out of hand, but the half waft at least, is definitely online here. Siskiy not really in a percent where you're. I mean, Samus definitely one of those bigger characters, so maybe some setup still working here. Maybe some tech chase situations. Going to close out the stocks, but yeah, the full waft is about to come online here. So see how Siskiy deals with this. Needs to rack up some of that damage.
Oh, hold on. Siskiy still with some fight, making some good calls on where Gluto's going to be. Accumulate some damage. Just to be real careful. Oh my god, that up smash. Seldomly seen from Wario, but still very impactful when it's able to hit.
Not going to connect it. The up B comes right out. But yeah, ledge drop double jump fair, obviously a very common and really good Samus option off the ledge. But if your opponent is ready and they have the quick up B or up smash out of shield, they are going to be able to punish that. Wario, like you said, up smash out of shield with Wario, you don't see too often, but it is quick enough, and the positioning is mainly the key thing because it starts off in the back area, so it's able to punish that forward air. And really putting Gluto up in the stock lead here, which is so big against Wario.
Oh. I mean, I like where Siskiy is, all things considered. Like just the way this thing started out, like we were on our way to another Q stock, but this is still, I think, a doable situation. Just because he needs to stay patient and diligent as well. You see a little bit of air camping at the moment, playing around on the platforms. No reason not to.
Yeah, you can definitely tell Gluto looking to set up something around, especially around this 40 to 50% mark. That's when up tilt falling up air in the waft is going to be at its prime. So Siskiy definitely has to play very patient, has to play very careful, but still try to close the stock. I don't know if up throw is going to do it. Yeah, just going to go with the forward throw there. Next grab maybe will KO. There's no rage on Samus, so that's probably the bigger issue here. A lot of these kill throws, it is rage dependent, but we'll see up throw is barely going to do it off the top there. No rage required finally. Getting the fat man off the screen. One stock piece now.
It is. Like there was no chance, but man, Siskiy just heart of a champion, trying to force this game number 5, and he might just get there. We're looking for one opening to kind of put this one to rest.
Yeah, maybe Gluto kind of, oh, okay, yep, that wasn't it. Not going to pull the trigger there, and even Gluto knowing that, just going for the up air there. And I feel like Gluto maybe fishing too hard for this waft setup, and Siskiy just played around it so well. Now look at what happened. Just a complete turnaround. Siskiy hasn't gotten hit for quite some time now. Yeah,
Siskiy's been on a little bit of a warpath, and Gluto's really just had no answers, trying to snake his way through, but Siskiy kind of putting up this solid wall of defense. Is that going to do it? It will. What a comeback. Maybe the most unexpected comeback that I've seen throughout this entire Smash World Tour, by the way, because just the way that started off, it did not seem like we were getting to game number 5, but don't go anywhere yet, folks. We have not decided this losers finals just yet.
That was immaculate ledge trapping. Those last 2 ledge traps in particular, there was so much option coverage coming out from Siskiy. Even the down smash to cover that roll on the second to the last one, and you notice he did not destroy the bite. So because Wario can usually skip out on a lot of ledge trap scenarios if he has the bike to go high and force that very that high situation where he can abuse all of his air drift, but Siskiy did not pick up the bike. He didn't destroy the bike. He left it there, forced Gluto into another ledge trap where he had the bomb. Gluto delayed the normal get up because of the bomb. Because of that, Siskiy also set up a uncharged neutral B, which connected onto Gluto because of the delayed normal get up, was able to connect that into the dash attack. That was just, on paper, just phenomenal ledge trapping there from Siskiy. Absolute top level, abusing every single tool in the kit for Samus. And a lot of these setup characters, that's where they can thrive really well, is off of these ledge trap scenarios.
Facts on facts. So we are going right back to where it all started, Pokemon Stadium. The first couple of games here. Well, this is only right that kind of gets decided right here. Would love to see just another down to the wire exchange here. The dominating games are always cool too, man. But it's something about that last stock, last hit that really gets you going. I feel like it could be on the verge of that.
Yeah, so far a banger of a set. Just both players just going back and forth, and honestly, both players just playing extremely well. I think we've only seen one whiffed waft from Gluto like this entire set, which is very, very impressive. And even just the way Siskiy is playing around the waft during these setup scenarios, like where he can get hit into a waft from up tilt or up air, just playing very, very well.
All right, taking his time here. There's really just no need to go off stage,
Yeah, it's definitely not like Min Min. Like, you can get these forward airs off stage, but it's just so much harder against Samus because, there's a tether recovery, there's up B that's disjointed or just, like, generally pretty quick. You also have, like, so much stall options with the down B as well. Oh, Samus lurking here, waiting for that KO option, the dash attack, but just playing out of range, and Gluto striking back with a dash tag rebound.
All right, so Gluto with the lead, very fragile one. Seen though plenty of times this man able to kind of just sneak his way in and just extend, go on these crazy runs, maybe on his way to another one. 54%. Oh, I like the setup, missing the waft, a rare miss from Gluto. Siskiy catching a bit of a break on that one.
Yeah, and
and then catching it in the air too. Nice. Even he turned it up. Okay. Nice. Pop up to, oh my goodness, this is just terrific hurting at the moment, just kind of keeping him away. Wants to fighting his way back to the stage though. Love the aggression. Now this is what Siskiy has proven he can do time and time again. Yes, it looks like he's kind of getting blown out, but just out of nowhere, this man can strike back.
Wow, and spacing out the up B and kind of, again, the ledge trap scenario. Siskiy is doing such a great job of just conditioning with the bomb, and even he has more than just bomb setups. That's why even right there you see Gluto get up into the bomb, because he's also scared of the uncharged neutral B setup after the bomb. That could be a potential thing, and Siskiy combos that into dash tag. So he's not just, he's killing you off of these setups. He's killing you off the uncharged neutral B. He's killing you off these bombs. He knows exactly when and where to set up these things and to string it into these stronger moves to get rid of the Wario stock, get rid of the rage, and he's also avoiding waft so damn well.
Crazy, man. Great recovery aspect as well. Like everything just going the way of Siskiy in moments where you don't think so. Oh, the classic right there. Down tilt dash attack, but not going to be enough to finish the stock off. Gluto getting into some dangerous territory.
And waft was just used. So we're not going to see a waft for quite some time. If he's able to seal out this stock and maybe set up a scenario a little bit later, this could be a good timing window. I think he's got maybe another minute or so into another waft, maybe 40 seconds, but we'll see how Gluto plays it. This is a scenario where you could camp it out a little bit with Wario just to get that waft charged up, and then prime your opponent for about that 40 to 50% mark, right?
I mean, you know,
it looks like a fully charged waft is almost.
Okay. It looks like it came a little quicker than we were expecting. I mean, this is one of those situations where if you're Siskiy, you're just like, okay, I've seen this man in this situation countless times and still come out the victor. I don't want to be added to the list, and perhaps he will not, but that false finish, not going to be quite enough. No bike either. No bike. No chance. No Gluto in grand finals. Siskiy advancing. My God, what a performance, bro. 2 great comebacks to assert himself and just dominate down the stretch. And
that game was even. 100%. The waft was online. Gluto just needed a singular setup into that waft, and that would have been the Game 5 scenario going in favor of Gluto. But Siskiy did such a phenomenal job with the ledge traps, with the offstage, even managing Wario's bike, making sure not to just destroy it in a lot of situations, to really strip that resource away from Gluto when he's off stage. And this game and the last game, he closed out stocks because the bike was not available to Gluto.